大家好, Jerry teaches Chinese here.
Thank
This is
you.
my bro Juliano. You guys have seen him before. He did the one on hair, remember the one on fruit? We are going to learn Chinese through a movie scene I was in. Yes, I've been in movies. Some of them better than others. He's seen one that I'm not ready to talk about yet.
They're great. I'm so honored.
But this one I am ready to talk about. Background behind the scene. I'm like a little manager of a restaurant, and this girl needs a job, but she is technically not allowed to have a job because she's on the F visa. The F visa is a student visa.
Okay.
So her friend, who's also my friend, is like trying to convince me to...
Under the table
Yeah,
hire
under
her?
the table hire her. So that's what this scene is about.
Okay. So are you going to give in to peer pressure?
Yeah. So the scene is all about if I'm going to give in to peer pressure. So let's watch it. I will teach you guys some words that you can learn from this because, again, we're using this to teach.
Let's see if it'll help you not end up giving in to peer pressure.
Exactly.
就每周多消费100嘛，总共200。
总共200，从你开业到现在，我每周都来消费100，而且我帮你帮了半年多了。
他又没经验，我得 training 他，然后就我还得发工资啊。
然后，这就变成我现在给他发工资了，是吧？
你父母给你很多钱啊，你这钱还不如投资我，干嘛只花在那 Linda 上面
？Linda，她是我女朋友，好吗？我在追求她 ，OK？
就是不是，他又是这种身份，你知道，他在这是不能打工的。我就你知道吗？
杰瑞，你说有玩告密是吧？
对啊，
这种缺德的事情只有你才能做得出来。而且在你这儿打工的学生还真不少哈。
好，那我们就不开玩笑，就200，然后马上就让他来。
好，我他妈真有 choice，200。
So we're back. The first word I'm going to teach you, Jay here is also a small business owner. Yes. So this is a word that he will have to know when he works with Chinese people. The word is
coming very soon.
Yeah, which is coming very soon. Nature's wild berry will expand in China. 工资. That's exactly the right pronunciation. That was amazing. That means salary. 工资. Yep. So in the scene, we're talking about salary, and I'm telling him, I have to pay the salary and everything. And so part of the conflict, the dialogue, the humor in the scene is I'm telling my friend, you're rich. Why don't you spend more at the restaurant and then I can take that money and give it to her? So we're just transferring the money. So that's why in the end he's like, I'm going to hit you. So 工资 is the first vocabulary, salary. Second one is also a very good one for any kind of business. It's 消费.
消费.
Yep. 消费 means spending. When you go to a store, when you go online, when you buy anything, it's considered 消费, spending.
消费.
Yeah, 消费.
That's like I've heard people say like, oh, it's such a cool word, like interesting or intellectual is a good English word, right?
Yeah.
消费is such a beautiful word.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just a sound.
You can take your 工资 and 消费, right?
工资消费.
Yeah, exactly. So the next word is 经验.
经验.
Yeah, and what this means is experience.
Okay.
So in the dialogue between me and that character, I'm saying she doesn't have any experience. Literally said in English, I said I have to training her, I have to I have to train her. So that's why I'm bargaining with him. I'm like, you better spend more money. I'm doing you a favor. You better spend more money.
Which is fair. It's not like he's spending money for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're giving him foods. You're giving him some.
So 经验 is a very important one because, for example, if you need to apply for a job, you need 经验.
经验.
Yeah. When you're interviewing people for potential jobs, people you might hire in China, you got to ask them what their 经验 is.
How would you say that, like full sentence? Like, what is your experience?
Well, first of all, 你有经验吗?
你有经验吗?
Yeah, which literally means, do you have any experience? And then probably narrow it down. One word you would use in parallel to 经验 is 工作经验.
工作经验.
Which means your work experience.
God.
So one thing you could say is 讲一讲. So that means talk about 讲一讲.
讲一讲.
And then 工作经验.
工作. Say that again.
工作经验.
工作经验.
Yeah. So 讲一讲工作经验. But much quicker.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah.
That was too fast for me.
Yeah. Those are some ways you can ask about their experience. Now, we also talked about 父母.
父母
which translated literally means dad and mom, but it literally means parents, dad and mom. So in English, you say mom and dad. In Chinese, you say dad and mom, 父母.
父母.
Yeah,
So
which-
父 is dad.
Yeah, exactly.
And 母 is mom?
Yeah, exactly.
父
So
母.
I used it in the context of the scene. I said, look, your parents are rich. Your parents give you money. So that's why I said 父母. And then he pronounced it wrong. You know, they were always criticizing my Chinese when I was doing the movie because I'm American, right? He even said it wrong. He said 追求. That's not what you say. You say 追求.
追求.
Yeah, so 追求.
追求.
Yeah, which means pursue. It doesn't have to mean pursue someone. It can be like pursue a goal or pursue a job. But he's using it because he's saying, I'm pursuing Linda, who's been on my other channel. You've seen Linda. Yeah.
I've seen Linda
Yeah,
on your
he's a
channel,
big
not
fan.
in person. I'm a very
Yeah,
big fan
he's
of
a big
Linda.
fan. So he's saying, I'm going to 追求. I'm chasing Linda. In fact, I met Linda on this movie set. That's how I met her.
Oh, okay. Hit it off
追求.
well, I
Yeah,
can
hit
see.
it off well. We're still friends. Maybe more one day. If you behave, Linda. So, 追求. And in fact, when you are interviewing someone, besides asking about their 经验, you can ask them about their 人生追求, which means their life goals.
人生
Yeah.
追求.
人生 like literally means human living. So it's like your life. This is Chinese
life
is
plans?
self-defined. So life plans, yeah. 人生追求. The final part where I realize he's being serious. So I'm like, okay, we're not going to joke anymore. The word for joke is 开玩笑.
For real?
Yeah.
That's a word for joke?
Yeah. 开玩笑.
开玩笑.
Yeah, exactly.
开玩笑.
So 开 means open.
Okay.
Sometimes it can also mean drive. 玩 means playful or playing. And 笑 means laugh. So you're opening playful laughter. It kind of is self-defined. It's a very
so it's
elegant
like
word.
defining what
Yeah.
a joke
Yeah.
is. That's how you say that.
Chinese
very
is
cool.
a self-defined language. It's not like English. English is the results of thousands of years of rape. So the language reflects
say the
that.
least. Yeah.
You can't understand it because to understand it, you have to understand all the different languages that raped each other.
that like have been conquered and
Yeah.
destroyed and just killed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't believe me? Then you're done.
Yeah.
Erased
Yeah.
from history. Jeez.
Whereas Chinese, what's beautiful is that even though they have been conquered, etc., they've still managed to keep most of their language and culture intact. So the language reflects that. It's self-defined. You can trace it back. Some dudes, it's like, okay, how do you say joke? Well, a joke is this. And then it passed down, right?
Wow.
It's the beauty of Chinese. And that's why, guys, I tell you, Chinese is not that hard if you just sit down, drop the attitude, and just break it down logically. Because it's very logical, intuitive. Once you get past the tones and you get past the fact that, oh my God, it's a bunch of symbols. But there's all a logic to it.
Absolutely. It seems like just kind of almost like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And once you figure it out, you're like, okay, wow, now I understand this puzzle, and you can put the pieces together.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you what, like when you were saying mom and dad, I can say that in a few languages, like English, mom, dad. Spanish, it's mama, papa.
Mm-hmm.
And Hebrew, it's abba and ima.
Mm-hmm.
But in Chinese, what is it?
父母.
Fu mu.
Yeah.
Fu mu.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so different, and it just shows that, like, wow, this is a whole different world we're working with here.
Yeah.
But with that, I mean, as you're speaking, I just feel like, wow, if I could speak this language, the doors that would open up in my life
Mm-hmm.
are just it's huge.
Yeah.
Because I speak Spanish, and I know I've accomplished so much just by speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
I live in California, so it's super essential. But
Exactly.
in business, to be able to speak Chinese and not have to depend on somebody else or depend on them to speak English,
Yeah.
it seems priceless
Yeah.
and valuable.
Agreed. And that's why I started this channel. I want to encourage more of you to learn. Maybe Juliano will start a Teach Spanish channel.
Yeah,
Maybe.
hey, that might be fair.
I
I'll have
learned
you
a
on
lot
my
of good
Spanish.
stuff from him. A lot of curse words and
A
also
lot of curse words. There's a lot of curse words in
Yeah.
Spanish. Like somebody, like, you said, this means that. In
Yeah.
Spanish, we're just like, let's just make a ton of different words, even words that are good. We'll
Yeah.
just turn them into curse
Yeah.
words.
And guys, this is something I've talked about before, but one of the first things you do when you learn a language is you stop translating. You associate a visual, a sound, or a movement to this. So instead of thinking ojo is eyes, you just go ojo. Point to your eyes or blink when you think ojo. Or 眼睛, that's the Chinese word 眼睛.
眼睛.
It's the same. You think, you don't translate. So like 鼻子
鼻子.
Yeah, how do you say that in Spanish?
Nariz.
Nariz. So I think nariz. I look at my nose, which is sexier than most Chinese noses, and I go nariz. I go nariz.
I'm Jewish, by the way, in Italian, so I should have a big
You have a
honker
sexy
too.
nose too.
So
Yeah,
I got a nice
nariz. And dude, this was fun. I'll bring you back. I want to teach Chinese through songs too.
Dude,
so we'll explore some Chinese
love
songs
that.
together. Yeah.
Please, can we sing some Chinese songs together?
Exactly. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Judge me, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 if I'm good, you guys.
Yeah, cool. Guys, this was Jay. This was Jerry Teaches Chinese. Thank you, guys.
Thank
谢谢。
you.
再见。